Are you kidding me? It is some bad blood between Tenzin and Korra right now. This episode was off the chain. Welcome to the channel where anime manga means more. This your boy Mean. Let's go ahead and get into the review. Korra, episode 8. So the team, they get to the air temple and they getting ready to go in without blah blah blah. Mako is boo loving the whole time. He's up there flirting with Asami and everything, all in front of Korra and everything. Now that's going to be a problem. So Korra is taking Asami to her room because the boys and girls sleep on different sides of the island or different compounds or whatever. And Iki spills the beans. She tells Asami, she said, "Hey Asami, Korra likes Mako." Now that could mess with the whole story right there. So let's just see where that goes in. But later on, what happened is, remember, Bayfong, she steps down as police chief because she wants to go rogue or whatever, because I guess she wants to find and deal with Amand on her own terms, and she knows she's not going to be able to do it with the police chief, with the police force. So Saikan takes over, right? So he steps in and he's police chief, but he says that he wants to lead under Tarrlok. Now, Tarrlok is shady, so you already know that's leading to something grimy. He got some kind of plan he got working on. Tarrlok, basically, he's running the police force, period. Tenzin and Korra confront him, and he plays Korra. He said, "Can you even airbend?" He said, "Man, you're a wannabe Avatar. You're still in training." You know, and I believe she's older than what Aang was when he learned all the airbend. So she says, like later on, she says, "I'm the worst airbender. The worst Avatar." She kind of it looks like it. It does look like it. Because you got a 12-year-old kid who was, what was Aang, 12, 13, something like that in Avatar, and he was better than her at everything all off the bat. And I think Korra, she's like 16. So yeah, she got a lot of growing up to do. Anyway, Tenzin goes ahead and he gets into a little conversation with Korra. And sorry, my phone. I'm sorry. So anyway, he gets into a conversation with Korra and he's talking to her about, what was going on. She says, "I'm useless." That's basically she's trying to figure out what she should do. And he says, "Well, Aang had help from the previous avatars." He said, "Have you ever been able to do that?" She said that she sucked at airbender and at Avatar saying all that kind of stuff, all that. And she said, "Well, I've been having a couple flashbacks and Aang was in it." And he said, "Aang might be trying to get in contact with you." And that blew my mind because at first I was like, "Oh, okay, that's what's going on. He got something to tell him." By the end of the episode, I was thinking back. I said, "That's what that was about." Korra, she's no longer with the police force and the task force and none of that kind of stuff. But she still wants to, take down these equalists and stop all this from happening. So anyway, the team is formed. They see her, Asami, Mako, Bolin. They see her on this ledge or whatever. They see her on this ledge or whatever, and they talk to her and try to build up a confidence. And they say, "Okay, let's do this." And the team is formed. And Asami goes ahead and gets a little taser glove and the whip and everything. They ready to go. They find out the equalists is they're doing something because they got a radio police. They're monitoring the police from inside the car, right? And that's why Sato had that built in there because he was an equalist. But anyway, the chase is on, and the benders. I'm talking about Bolin, Mako, Korra, Asami. Even Asami, she's putting in mad work. They jump in the cars, turn around corners. Mako shooting lightning, knocking people off. It was just the choreography on this one was good. Now we cut to the council again. Tarrlok wants to shut the city down. He wants the city locked down, meaning he says that I'm going against the equalists and I'm making all these plans go against the equalists. He said one thing we got to do is anybody who can't bend needs to be in the house. They got to be a curfew. It got to be this, that, yada yada. Anybody associated with any equalists, they're going down. And I understand where he's coming from because the equalists getting ready, do yada 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 and such. So you gotta maintain that, for the rest of the people. But he's going after regular people, take away their rights. Big mistake. Big mistake. I seen it coming a mile away. But everybody keeps agreeing with Tarrlok. I'm trying to figure out what did Tarrlok do to make everybody wants to agree with him. I mean, he got some kind of pull in that council. Anything that Tarrlok wants to do, everybody's down with it. So I don't know if he has them in his pocket or they all trying to, I don't know what's going on. Why are they following him, or are they in leagues with him? I don't know. The only person that's going against the grain is Tenzin. Now, Korra and her team, the team Avatar, they go out to start, rallying up more. I mean, not rallying up, taking down more equalists and whatnot. Now, this is the thing. Korra gets in the car. She's flirting with Mako. Thank you. You're such a gentleman. Yeah. Asami peeps game. She's looking up in the mirror. She's like, what's going on with y'all two? And especially after what happened at the Air Temple. So she's not feeling that. That might cause a rift between the team. Now, when they face the equalists this time, I mean, not face the equalists. They say it's equalists, but they find us normal people with them. What's his name? Tarrlok and his boys, the police, they are harassing these people. So Korra jumps in and she's like, yo, you gotta stop this. And one thing that really stuck with me in my mind was when that lady said, you're our avatar too, you gotta stop this. And she's absolutely right. She's supposed to be for the peace, not for benders or non-benders. She's supposed to be pro-peace. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to help everybody. Make everything situation better. But anyway, Tarrlok, he arrests Asami, Mako, and Bolin, and the people that's there. They shut it down. Korra tried to fight back, and he says, are you sure you want to do that? And that's something that she really shouldn't be doing, because going directly against the council, that wouldn't look good. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, Bolin says, yo, we'll be all right. Just calm down. Yada, 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 and that's it. So now Korra might be on the other side of the law. Because first of all, she's a vigilante now. So I don't know where they're going to take this. Next thing, Korra and Tenzin, they take it to the HQ. They say, yo, release my friends, man. Because Tenzin's on the council, so they thinking that he should be able to get them out. You know what I'm saying? Plus, they know they're not with the equals and stuff like that. And what you call him, Saikon? He's like, no way. He's like working. He's really working for Tarrlok. He is really working for Tarrlok. Matter of fact, this episode has nothing to do with a mind. So Tarrlok, I'm telling you, Tarrlok is going to be, like I said in the other ones, Tarrlok is going to be a major antagonist. Anyway, it don't turn out the way they want to. Tenzin said, okay, I'm gonna take it to Tarrlok when the council meeting tomorrow. And what happens is Korra, she ambushes Tarrlok while he was in his studies or whatever he was doing in the middle of the night. So Korra is talking to Tarrlok. They go back and forth. Tarrlok talking about some, you're just like me, that little crap. But he didn't take it too far, which I like, because a lot of series you're just like, they go through the whole series, so you're just like me, whatever. He tried to get under her head, get in her head or whatever. But he realized that can't work. Now, I see that waterfall behind him. I know what that's for. So he said, you came here to intimidate me or whatever. She said, you're leaning by intimidation, yada, whatever. They get into it. Now, as they're talking, though, she says, you're just like a mind or something like that. Did you see the look on his face? That doesn't look like, oh, don't talk about my boy, your mind. That looks like, I can't stand the mind. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think he's in leagues with the mind. I never thought he was. He's going to be another antagonist that Korra has to deal with. But anyway, that waterfall's there for a reason. Tarrlok starts to take it to Korra. I mean, he starts serving her up. He had her on the defensive. Now, she could bend multiple elements. And the earth bending was got her, I think she was fire bending and earth bending. But that earth bending got her the upper hand. Because she was able to block off that waterfall and throw Tarrlok off that balcony. Now, she thinks she got Tarrlok cornered. This was the point when I said, Korra, don't do it. Because she looked like she was going to really hurt Tarrlok. And even though Tarrlok was really trying to hurt her, but she looked like she was really trying to hurt Tarrlok, and that wouldn't look good for the Avatar. The Avatar being violent, hitting people that's on the council and stuff like that. But Tarrlok has a surprise. He's not the only one that can fight. I mean, Beifong, Tenzin, Amon, and Amon's dude, that was his name, Chief or whatever, the dude, his right-hand man, they aren't the only one that can, that can fight better than Korra. Tarrlok's in that league too. He can bloodbend without the moon, without the full moon. And he takes it to Korra and he finishes her off, right? And throws her in his truck. Now, while he's doing that, she has a flashback. Tarrlok is in that flashback. He was there. And Aang was in there. And when he throws it in there, he said, I'm going to take you somewhere where you can't be found. I was like, oh, man. Anyway, let me go ahead and review this thing real quick and let y'all know without get my little opinion. Like I said, great episode. I kind of agree with Uber and Korra where he said that Korra is underdeveloped. That's true, but everything else is moving great. But anyway, Tarrlok is, like I said, he's going to be a main antagonist. Okay, first thing, the team may break up and Asami might become an equalist. Now, before I said she might still be in league with her dad, I don't think so at this point. But look at what happened. She with that thing that's going between Korra and Mako, she's not going to want to be on that team anymore. And she's being harassed by Tarrlok, who set the whole thing up so that he can get to Korra, so he can get Korra away from her buddies and stuff like that. He set that whole thing up, and she's being harassed by these people. And then she remember what happened to her mom, and she's seeing these people, these regular people, just average people, not even equal, being harassed by the council because Tarrlok is a representative of the council. She might become an equalist. Because remember, also Korra said, you're doing exactly what Amon says that the benders do to non-benders. And after seeing this, Asami might flip. She might flip. I don't think that she was in league with her dad anymore, but I still think that she might flip. The team is broken up now. I mean, most of the team is in prison right now. Or is in holding right now, in jail somewhere right now. So the team might break up. And Asami might become an equalist after being harassed. Her boyfriend get took in. She's in an emotional state right now. Father's locked up. She had to turn on her father. What happened to her mom? She might become an equalist. And she's seeing the council do, basically Tarrlok, but with the council as his front, doing all these shady things. She's probably going to say, what am I doing fighting against the equalists when the equalists are fighting against some bad people? I should join the equalists and beat the bad guys because Tarrlok looks like the bad guy to her probably right now. So she might become an equalist. Korra is stuck in the middle. Remember what I said before when the lady said, you're our avatar too. She can't just fight for one side. So now she's stuck in the middle. I think what's going to happen is she can't be with the council because Tarrlok's controlling that, and he's no good, and he says that he'll do whatever it takes to get to the top, whatever. This guy's too ambitious. She can't be with him. She can't be with the equalists. So, and she can't be with the average people because she'll be fighting against the, whatever. I think she's going to have to join Bei Fong and go rogue and take down Amon and Tarrlok. That's how this is set up. Because it's like she's in the middle. There's no real way to go that seems right now. So I'm enjoying that to see which side she's going to pick, which I think is going to be with Bei Fong. We're going to go rogue, and we're going to take down Amon and Tarrlok. Okay, now the last thing is this, the Tarrlok thing. Tarrlok, like I said before, I really don't think he's with Amon. He seemed disgusted when she brought up Amon. That's what leads me to believe. And he said that he'll do whatever it takes to get what he wants. It seems like he wants what he wants for himself. Why would he do it for anybody else? This guy is greedy. I can't see him working under somebody, trying to get somebody else to the top. You see what I'm saying? That's somebody in the background screen. Sorry about that. I can't see him working under somebody else trying to get them to the top of how greedy and how ambitious he is. Not only that, he got mad. It looked like he got mad when she brought up Amon. So I'm thinking, he's not with Amon. He hates Amon. She compared him to Amon. He's like, what? That's when they started fighting. So that leads me to believe not only does he dislike Amon, I think he knows exactly who Amon is. Because the resentment seemed personal. See what I'm saying? It seemed a little too personal. I think he knows who Amon is. Like, I think he's seen him before. He might have grew up with him. They look like they might be around the same age. And also, when we seen him in the flashback, Tarrlok was in the flashback with Aang. Now, remember what I said about Aang? Aang is trying to tell Korra something? I think he was trying to tell her about Tarrlok. Think about it. They showed them in the flashback. Then they showed Tarrlok and Aang. I think they probably showed them in the same place at the same time. And Aang was like reaching out. Tarrlok was probably using bloodbending on Aang. I think Tarrlok had something to do with Aang's death. I think he did. I think Tarrlok killed Aang. And Tarrlok said he'll do anything it takes. Even kill Aang. Of course he would. Now Tarrlok, I think he's trying, like he said, he's trying to get power with him. But at the same time, somebody might say, well, he's hurting innocent people, but that will make it, that will help Ammon's cause. Yes, that's true, but I don't think he's with Ammon. He's too ambitious. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comment. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe and all the other good jazz. And I'm out. Peace. I'll see y'all with the next one.